Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Money League. Lot of injuries. We're going to cover both
So many.
ones, and Premier League struck a new deal. So we're going to talk about that. Tune into the Money League. Hey, Milty, let's go. Money League.
Definitely.
It is
Money
called
leak.
Money League, and Premier League's done a really good redistribution deal with the other Champions League and League One and League Two. They're going to redistribute close to 358 million pounds. Do you want to expand for our audience on how the deal's going to look like?
It's really interesting because the Premier League is going to redistribute a lot of the funds they get from the TV deals, sponsorships, all that stuff between the other English football league clubs, like you mentioned, League One, League Two, and of course, the Money League EPL is going to get their cut. Now, under the terms of this new deal, the EFL clubs are going to receive an extra £88 million this season. Now, next season, that jumps to £101 million. Season after that, and £169 million over the next 3 years. Now, of course, the EPL gets the biggest cut at 75%. At 75%, money will be paid to the Premier League. League One clubs get a 15% kicker, and League Two clubs get a 10% kicker in their revenue from all of the revenue that is made by the English Football League.
No, that's not bad at all. I think that's great. More money. I'm glad they're helping out the smaller clubs, and it's just going to like help more teams like Luton Town to like come up to the Premier League. So that's like a pretty big step. And talking about Luton Town, they're not the 20th team; they're the 18th team on the table right now. So there is still
Ooh.
hope. So there's still hope. Milty, 112 injuries in the EPL within the first 2 months. Not even 2 months. It's actually like 6 weeks of games with one international break in between. 112. It's probably one of the highest in the history of EPL. This is insane, dude. This is absolute insanity.
Yeah. This is one of the worst seasons for injuries for the English Premier League, probably on record. And some of the top managers, probably and led by Eric Ten Hag, they
Of
have called
course.
out the EPL for this overloaded season. Because think about it, they have the EFL Cup, they have the Carabao Cup, not to mention the WAFA's League, Confederates League,
FA Cup.
their FA Cups. Uh, and of course all the as you mentioned, the players international duties if they get called up for major tournaments, especially with the Copa America coming up soon, also Olympic qualifiers. So yeah, it's just a whole lot of football in a short amount of time, which
Yep.
leads to a lot of soft tissue injuries.
It does, and I don't know what I don't know what the solution is because EPL's had this load for a long time, and if this is the year we're getting more injuries, is this an anomaly of a year? Because Carabao Cup's been there for a long time, FA Cup's been for a long time. It's historic, so we'll see. I don't. The only thing I can see happening is reducing the number of games or giving them multiple buys in the FA Cup or a Carabao instead of playing like all 5 rounds. The Premier League directly go to the third round or the fourth round, similar to like Carabao Cup. Like I think that's probably the only solution to reduce the number of games. If not, teams like my team, Man United, freaking, we're gonna start Sofian Amrabat at left back. We have no fullback left. What the hell, dude? Like it's gonna be. I think they're gonna either the best result against Crystal Palace is going to be a draw. I don't see a win coming out of it.
It is insane. It is insane how many injuries you have had to your defenders. I mean, just listen to this. Terrell Malaysia is still out with a knee injury. Luke Shaw still out with that muscular injury. Aaron Wan-Bissaka out with a hamstring injury, and not mention the biggest one, Lissandro Martinez re-aggravated the metatarsal fracture that he suffered in April, which kept
Yeah.
him out 7 weeks.
And
So
even
you
and
literally
even
have no
Rafael
defenders.
Varane has been an issue too. There you go. Everyone's freaking injured. And our goalkeeper can only kick the ball and pass the ball, but cannot stop the freaking goals coming at him.
I mean,
Frustrating.
your manager is literally praying that Mason Mount can play a full 90 minutes.
Oh well, we'll see. He's coming off an injury too, and he's coming off like a hamstring injury, so which is like another
Yeah,
soft issue. It's
yeah.
frustrating, dude. It's truly frustrating. But again, Chelsea went through this phase last year with all their strikers. Man United
They're
is
still
going
going
through.
through it. They're still going through
Yep.
it.
But you know what? Man United is in the top 10 now. We're number 8 in the table, so let's rock and roll. Milsey, do you want to highlight the other top injuries, especially for the top game of the week, Tottenham Hotspur versus Liverpool?
Yeah, said yeah. I mentioned said I didn't mention this in my EPO videos. You need to know,
Yep,
but
check it out,
two
people.
check that out. Before you set your EPO lineup, check that out. But two big injuries for Tottenham: Alexander Madison and Hyung Min Sun. Sorry, they both are dealing with muscular knocks. They have them down more as doubtful. I lean more toward questionable. Of course, they're going to manage their minutes and stuff like that
They might
and
come in
see
the
if they can
after
play.
halftime or get subbed out, one of the two.
Yeah, I see them maybe being available as subs and stuff like that. And as we already mentioned, Lissandro Martinez is out 3 months again with that metatarsal fracture. Ben Chilwell suffered a hamstring strain today. He's going to be out this week. He's going to be out a month. Declan Rice is still dealing with that back comfort. He is out versus Bournemouth, and Bukayo Saka is still dealing with that foot contusion. It might be a foot sprain because he's also out versus Bournemouth. There are just so many soft tissue injuries, mainly sprains or strains at this
Mm-hmm.
point in the season, and it's early.
Yeah. Well, looks like Man City is unstoppable right now. 6 wins in 6 games, and it's pretty
That's
open.
how you start a
And
campaign, baby.
okay, Milty, do you want to know a crazy stat about Tottenham managers?
But
Every Tottenham manager who's won the Premier League Manager of the Month, the first month of EPL, ends up getting fired. And this Postecoglou guy won the Manager of the Month last month. So I'm just
so
putting
you
it into
so the
perspective.
sack is coming. So the sack is
No,
coming.
maybe not this season, but eventually. Again, that's again the trend. Like take it, Antonio Conte, Pochettino, like, and then again it just goes like a history. Jose Mourinho, like there's
Yep.
history to be shown. Milty, outside of Liverpool, sorry, Tottenham Liverpool, which is going to be an amazing game. I'm super excited. I think it's going to be a back and forth game, high scoring game. I'm excited for the game. What are the other games you're looking forward to this weekend?
Man, said wow. So I really haven't looked at the
Oh my
table. Let me
god.
bring it up right quick. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know it's crazy.
Ooh,
Yeah, I know it's
this game is going to
crazy.
be great. Aston Villa Brighton. I think that's going to be a fun game as well.
Oh,
Number
please don't mention that to me because my Jamaican brother Leon Bailey is injured. He has a
oh
hamstring and
bummer.
he's going to be held out of that. And like I'm going like oh my, I said oh my, I was so excited to watch that match too because I want to see him do so well. I want to see him do so well pretty much. And
And
like but one big one said one big one that could be interesting: Newcastle versus Burnley. Check that out. Burnley was playing really well, but they lost their left winger, Johan Goodmanson. He has a
yeah,
one of their top scorers. He has a muscular strain. He's going to probably be out for a while too.
yeah,
So
but
that
Burnley
one's a good one. That
Burnley
was
is
a good
sitting
one.
at number 19. No way they're going to put out any fight. Newcastle's going to win that game easily.
You never know. He said you never know. And
That's true.
of course the mighty man City is going to roll
Oh
Wolverhampton.
my god, I feel bad for the Wolves right now. You know, another game which kind of like it's on Tuesday, October 3rd. Luton Town and Burnley. I think that's going to be the first win for
Ooh.
Luton Town. First win, first Premier League win for Luton Town. And
Yep.
mark my
Yep, left
words.
back. That Jamaican left back Amari Bell gets his first win, his first Premier League
Yeah,
win, baby.
let's go.
Yeah.